Hey D Squad, hey D Squad, it's your girl Diana coming at y'all at Saturday night, almost 10 p.m. I felt like I wanted to do a story time and make a video. Um, Whether y'all know it or not, it really helps to like get on here and to talk to you guys about some things, and that's basically what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna have a little story time, kind of like introducing myself. And again, some of you know me and some of you don't. Some of you are new, and I want to say thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you for hanging in there with me and for trusting and believing that this channel is going to get better. I wanted to address some things concerning my channel, concerning the way that I video and edited my videos to you guys, and then I'm going to get into the story. So some of you may not know that I use my phone right now, temporarily using my phone until I am able to buy my blogging camera and me a laptop and get my internet paid for at least for a year, so that I won't have any problems, so that I can go ahead and handle my business and do that what I intend to do to make this great. In order to have something good, I'm realizing now that you really got to work on it. You really got to put your all in it. You can't give up when things seem not to be working well or things seem not to be right. And being a YouTuber is just like being a YouTuber and being great, it takes work just like anything else. So believe it or not, I'm gonna put the work in. Because I want it to be great, and it's something that I love to do. I'm not just recording myself just to be recording myself and telling y'all about my life story, just to be telling y'all about my life, or taking y'all on vlogs with me just because. I do it because I enjoy it. Yeah, and I know how I feel when I watch other YouTubers. Like, I watch Chris and Queen, I watch Damo, and I watch a lot of them. I watch DK4L, and they actually all inspire me to press my way forward. I go back and look at their first videos and how, the mistakes they made or how their videos looked, and it just encouraged me. It has encouraged me to go forward, to do better, to push. Especially DK4L, they were actually the first YouTubers that I began to watch. So shout out to you guys from DK4L. Shout out to you and your gang. So thank you again for being consistent and being versatile, and also just sharing your life story with us. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the story time, and let's go ahead and discuss this video so we can understand what we're coming. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so one thing I wanted to discuss with you guys. You know what? Let's try that again. Let's get into the video. Alright, guys. Story time. Alright, I want to tell y'all a little bit about some stuff that I've been going through lately. Some things that I've been going through, which in going through the things I've been going through can actually hinder your process of trying to be focused and doing the things that you need to do. I got a lot of things that I need to do. There are a lot of things I need to be focused on, instead of being focused on everything else that's irrelevant or becoming not important and all those type of things. I need to really focus on the things that I need to do that's going to be that's gonna take me where I want to go. That's gonna take me where I need to get to. So with that being said, let me go ahead and introduce myself. For you that are new, my name is Diana. This is my channel. It is connected with the D Squad. I actually have two channels, but I have not learned just yet how to work both channels. But in due season, I am going to learn how to work both channels. But right now, I'm going to work with what I have, and I'm going to give y'all what I got. So, the one thing I wanted to talk about, what can cause you to be inconsistent? What can cause you not to put out no content? What could cause you not to complete whatever assignment or whatever it is that you're trying to do? It's distraction. The word, you see that word, distraction. Distraction can cause you to not go nowhere. It could cause you to be stagnant, to stay right where you are, not go no further, because you're distracted. My distraction has always been when I get involved in a relationship. and it don't work out the way I expected it to work out, or the way that I was praying and hoping that it would work out, I would get distracted. My thing is, guys, I would always try to go back and fix that relationship, fix that thing that is broken, trying to make it work, and and really just exerting myself. All you doing is causing yourself to be wore out. You so busy focused on trying to work this relationship out, or trying to get this person to love you, or to like you, or to want to be with you, and clearly that is wearing you out. You basically wear yourself out. And see, me, that's the type of person I've been. I've been that type of person that always goes and have a thing of going back in my past and trying to make broken relationships work that are just not working. And maybe they're not working for a reason. Maybe God see better for me in the future, and God has cut off the contacts or connects to that past, and causing you to, working in you to let it go. Let me tell y'all, let me share something with y'all. If there's anything that you are asking God to do as far as a relationship that is over, and you asking God to help you to get over it and to help you get past it, and He doing that, but you still trying to get in there. And God is God. God will keep that thing where you can't get in, you can't talk, you can't conversate, because I know God is doing that to me right now. I recently came out of a relationship like maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and I'm y'all, look, I care about y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm putting my life out here. Some of you I don't even know, some of you I have not even met. So I'm telling y'all my life story because I love you and because I wanted to help somebody else. So here we go. So anyway, I was in a relationship for almost 2 years with this guy who I really was in love with, and we had really good times. He's a great guy. He's a good guy. He's a good man. But we just had some problems. We had some issues. We had some things that just could not be resolved. And so in the process of that, I'm learning through him and, other partners that I have been with in my past. I learned some stuff about me. I listen, and it reminds me of what I would hear him say, that you want things the way you want things to be. If it ain't your way, it ain't no way. And that's the type of attitude I had, and I really was not aware that I had that type of attitude until I actually sat down and I began to examine my own self and come to realize, yes, I had just that type of attitude. To me, it was like, hey, you're going to do it my way, but this is how it's going to be. If you don't do it this way, I'm going to be mad. And see, that's where you mess up at. When you want things to be the way you want things to be, and they don't meet your requirements, or they don't meet your criteria, or they don't do what you want them to do, then you have a thing. We get mad. Come on, ladies. Come on, gentlemen. We get mad. And therefore, things begin to go downhill from there. So what I have learned, what I am learning, is that it does not always come the way I want it to come. Things don't happen the way I want them to happen. It has to be that we both come into an agreement, that we both have to agree upon things, and I have to accept that person for who they are. Now, if I get in a relationship with them, and this person is living their life and doing what they're doing, it is not my place to try to change that person. It is not my place to get mad because that person has a certain type of a lifestyle. It's not my place. I shouldn't even be mad because I came into the relationship knowing that these were the things, and all of a sudden I want to change this. You cannot do that. You cannot just go and want to change a person because you don't agree with what they're doing. Now all of a sudden you want them to stop doing what they're doing because you don't do it no more. I'm gonna be the one to tell you right now that's wrong. It's wrong, and it's bad on your relationship, and it damages your relationship. So that's one thing I wanted to talk to you about. Another thing, when you ask God to help you to get over a person or to get past a person, even if it hurts you, that's the prayer that I prayed. I said, Lord, God, help me to get over this person. Or help me, God, do whatever it is you have to do, even if it's going to hurt my feelings. And God did just that. So I'm going to tell you, me with my little hard-headed self, I try to call this person, and sometimes this person would try to call me. Well, we would call each other, and our phones would ring, but we could not talk to each other. We could not hear each other on the phone. We could not speak to each other. It's like God had cut the line. It's like God had blocked it where we could not talk. And this is the true story. This is real talk. I am not even lying to you guys. I'm being for real. My little feelings was getting hurt. And I'm like, but I prayed that prayer. I prayed and asked God to help me get past this and help me to get over this person. So anyway, I'm just keeping it real. So anyway, I asked God something else. I said, Lord, there was a deal that went down. The guy that I was with had asked me to help him to sell his furniture. I'm good at selling stuff on Trash to Treasure. And he asked me to sell these items for him. And of course, he broke me off a little something, money-wise. Don't get y'all, don't start thinking nothing nasty. Anyway, he broke me off a little something. And in the meantime, remember, I told you we cannot call. I tried to call him. He can't call me. So what do? That was my opportunity to go by his house. Now, I tried to call him, couldn't reach him, but the lady that wanted to come get the stuff would not come unless I was there. So I had prayed. I was nervous, guys. I was nervous when I was driving over there because I didn't know what I was going to see. But I just had already said, Lord, whatever it is you want me to see, let me go ahead and see it. And if it's going to break me, it's going to break my heart, then let it go ahead and break. This is the only way I'm talking to myself. Like, this is the only way I'm going to get past it. So what do you know? I get to his house, and he's there on the porch with another woman. That literally crushed my world. I mean, that hurt. That really hurt my feelings. I hadn't seen him with another woman, like, since we been apart. I heard that he was with somebody, but he would always tell me that he's not with anybody. He would tell me that he's not, he don't have a girlfriend or he don't have another woman. And a part of me wanted to believe him, But then when I rode up to his house and they were sitting on the porch, enjoying each other's company, I was lost. But I tried not to let it show on my face. I tried to be bold. But guys, when I left his house, I'm just going to tell y'all, when I got in my car and drove off, I cried all the way home. My feelings were so hurt because I believed him. I believed that he wasn't involved with anybody. And I would ask him, are you involved with anybody? He tells me, no, I'm not. And I'm up here thinking, maybe there's still a little chance for us, but in so many ways, he actually lets me know that there is not a chance for us, and that really he has moved on. But me again, we cannot accept it when the other person has went on. But it's not so much as not accepting it. It's when you ask the person, are you involved? And they tell you no. You want to believe that because remember, you're still in love with this person. It's still fresh. 4 months is still fresh for me. We see each other from time to time. We've even hugged each other, may have gave each other a little smack, I spoke. And that just leads your own cell phone because you are just basically leading your cell phone. You seen God showed you with your own two eyes that this man is involved with another woman, or vice versa, that this woman is involved with another man. God cut the connection to the phone calls, but we still want to press our way through. We still want to try to get involved. And so what happens is then you feel like you are being rejected. You feel like your feelings, you hurting your own feelings because now everything you ask God for, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's closing the doors, but you keep on prying the door open. You see what I'm saying? And that's something I have real bad. So now that I've sat back and I've been thinking about it, I'm like, I gotta let this go because I'm only hurting myself. I'm only damaging my own self. I'm only hurting my own feelings. You have to let people go. When people when you've come out that relationship and that relationship is truly over, even though you may still be in love with that person has went on. That person has given their love and their heart to somebody else. It's time to move on. It's time to let it go. It's time to stop calling. It's time to stop trying to talk to them. It's time to stop trying to meet up with them. It's time to stop riding or going by their house. It's time to stop looking on their Facebook page if they got one. It's time to stop crying. It's time to try to stop thinking about it. Get busy doing something different. Get busy. Start working on something positive that's gonna build yourself up. Every place that you're going, people cannot go with you where you're going, and that's me. I'm going to great places, and who's ever in my life when I go is who God wants in my life. There are places that I'm going that everybody cannot go. You know, there are things that I'm getting ready to do that everybody cannot do with me. And even though you want them to, they can't, because God is just not going to allow that to happen. And the more distant that person becomes from you, it should help it to make it easier. Even though it's going to hurt, you're going to cry, it's going to feel like you've been abandoned, it's going to feel like they're neglecting you, it's going to feel like they don't want to be bothered with you. Well, in reality, they really don't. So, you know, so I'm using my life story because these are the things I have endured for a long time, going back in my past, trying to rekindle a relationship that is just dead, that's just not happening no more. And hurting my own feelings. I can't even so much as blame the guy because I'm hurting my own feelings. We hurt our own feelings, D-Squad. And I'm telling you, there are more, like they always say, there's more fish in the sea, you know. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to encourage myself. I'm going to get myself together. I'm going to go forward, keep pressing on to greater things. There are good things that are coming in store for me. And I am just going to pray that God prepare me for the mate that He has for me. Prepare me for whomever He's ready to bring into my life. But first, I know God has to empty me out. God got to empty you out, D-Squad, of those of you that have come out of relationships, those of you that are broken, those of you that are hurting, those of you that are desiring someone to just love you. You know, in the meantime, while you waiting on that, while God is preparing them and while He is preparing them to come to you, then you need to get prepared so that you can be ready so they don't have to work through all the mess that we have incurred in our relationships that we don't come out of. We got to get rid of the residue. We got to get rid of the memories of all that drama. You know, I'm not saying you're not going to think about it, because you are, but think about how it ended. Think about how it's over with, and stop trying to go back and dig it up and trying to go back and dig the dead out the grave. Leave it in the grave, cover it up, put some flowers on it, and let's keep it moving. Because the only way we're going to go forward in life is that we have to cut that thing off. Don't talk to it. Don't look it up. Don't text it. Don't pick it up. Don't. All I can say is don't. You know, whatever it is that you do, stop doing it. And it's easier said than done, because I have found myself multiple times calling only to not get an answer on the other line, texting only to not get a reply. Popping up is not going to do you no good, because you're going to pop up and see something you don't want to see. Then you're going to be mad, and you don't know how you're going to react. So all I wanted to say, I was going to go to bed, but this is why I look like I'm looking, because I'm getting ready for bed. But I just wanted to put this video on. It's just a little story time about how I keep going into my past, keep going backwards, but now I need to turn my feet around and start going forward. D-Squad, look for the near future, because I'm going to be writing a book, and that book is going to be published. That book is going to be a top seller. There are so many great things. I don't even know why I'm tripping, because there's so much good things that are getting ready to come into my life, and then the right person that God has for me is going to come and get me. You know, it's going to push me to do better. That's what you need. If they're not pushing you to do better, then what you with them for? What do you want? Why do you want them? Why? Because the sex is good? Because you had a few good times? You know, I'm just going to keep it real with you. Your mate, pray about it. If that's what you want in your mate, then you need to pray and ask God, Lord, let the love making be off the chain. Let the communication be A1. Let the affection be all that. Whatever it is that you desire in that mate, then go ahead and pray about it. And ask God, Lord, you already know the desires of my heart. But God says that if you would seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all of His rights, and all these other things will be added to you. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying I'm not no religious person. Like some people have that bad. You religious. No, I'm not religious. I'm still learning. I still make mistakes. I still have flaws. And that's not to say that the mate that's going to come in my life ain't going to have no flaws. Because there are no perfect people on the face of this earth. So, anyway, I hope this little story time helped y'all guys. I'm putting my life out there for you all for a reason. There will be more story times. There will be more things I'm going to come and tell you. So, look, if you have anything you want to ask me, if there's any questions you want to ask me, type them down in the comment below. Anything that you are struggling with, anything that you want to talk about, anything that you want to know about me, whatever. Anything you want to see me do, you know, anything, as long as it's clean. Don't be having me doing nothing that ain't clean. Okay? So anything that you want to see me do, don't hesitate to put it down in the comment down below. Shout out to all the small YouTubers. Keep it going. Stay consistent. Stay focused. We in this to win this. And we got this. We going somewhere. Big YouTubers didn't just pop up and be big YouTubers. Some of them may have had their break, but not all of them, because I went back and watched. So anyway, stay focused, guys. Say your prayers before you go to bed tonight. Have a blessed night. I love you, D Squad. You are the best squad. We are going somewhere, D Squad, and I want to take you along with me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, because guess what? This is nothing compared to the things I'm going to be telling you guys. So, yeah. So anyway, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, to the D Squad, to Diana Salone. That would be me. Have a good night. I'm tired. I'm going to get ready to watch me a movie, lay down, and rest. Probably going to fall asleep. But guys, I love you, and I will be talking to you soon. Hopefully to be getting the vlog up. I'm sorry for my hand. Gonna try to keep y'all at least a video up pretty soon. They gonna get the rolling. They gonna get the rolling. Can't wait to get my new camera and my laptop. I am super excited. Taking y'all with me on vacation and my little shopping sprees or whatever else I'm gonna go do. Y'all gonna see about it. But remember, I started here with my phone. So yeah. Alright guys, y'all have a blessed night. Good night. Bye.